Hey there, Saguto golfers. Tom Saguto here with one of the best golf ball striking drills of all time. You're about to learn an easy way for you to get crispy KFC ball striking, and it's not going to take a whole lot of thinking about positions and doing a whole lot of lopping and looping. How does that sound? Wonderful. I'm glad you're agreeing to join in today with me. What we're going to do is learn how to get crispy KFC. Crispy KFC is where you hit the ball first and take a beautiful divot on the front side of the golf ball. The best players do that every single time. Ball divot, ball divot, ball divot, ball divot. You want to know how to hit the ball, then the turf with your irons. The secret is in this drill. A lot of you know you need to do this, and a lot of you also work on getting into the right positions to accomplish this. But this drill is different. This drill is intuitive. It forces you to teach yourself how to do it right and not think so much about the swing. And that's a lot easier than having to think about positions. Get the job done. Just get it done. I don't care how you do it. Get it done. Ball divot, ball divot, ball divot. In order to get this secret sauce, the beautiful divot in front side of the golf ball, we need to do this drill right here. First, get an alignment stick or golf club pointing out to your target. We need to have a target. We need to know where the ball is going. Helps control your practice environment. Perfect practice makes perfect in golf. So it's very important to have quality repetition, not just quantity. Don't machine gun golf balls out there. And two, this is the most important line right here. Take an alignment stick or club, place it perpendicular to the target line. This represents the line of crispiness. So all of your crispy KFC should be on the front side of this line. Ball divot. The divots are going to be on the front side of this line every single time. The worst golfers routinely have the clubs go into the ground behind the golf ball. And it doesn't matter how you do it, it's just that it's happening and it's terrible, and I'm tired of seeing that. Whereas the best players routinely have the club entering the ground on the front side of that line every single time. So there's a clear difference between poor golfers and expert players. Expert players know how to take a divot on the front side of the golf ball every single time without fail. You're going to learn how to get this skill right here, right now with this drill. Set up a golf ball at the tip of the stick. Remember, that's your line of crispiness or your point of contact. And two, we're going to start off slow here and build up your consistent contact point. We're doing this intuitively, so it's not going to think about a lot of positions. I'm just focusing on getting the job done. So what counts here is that you take a divot on the front side of the ball as much as possible. Ideally 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 times. 10 out of 10 would be awesome. So what we're going to do before we hit the golf ball is rehearse where our contact point is going to be. So when you start this out, we're going to begin with slow swings like chips. And I just want you to feel where that contact point is going to the ground. You should see spots on the grass where the club's entering the ground. Those are your divots. If you see divots behind the golf ball, you need to take corrective action to fix it. Do whatever you need to make sure a divot goes on the front side of the line. I don't care what it feels like. If it feels weird, it's probably good because you're making a change. So in our case, you see my divots are on the front side of this line in my rehearsals. Now I'm going to walk up to the golf ball, and I'm not thinking too much about hitting the ball. I'm just thinking about that same swing I made right here to make that beautiful divot on the front side of the ball. Then I'm going to hit the golf ball. It's just like a chip shot for right now. And I noticed I hit the ball first there, took a little bit of a divot on the front side, so that was good. Wasn't the crispiest shot, but the whole point is that I didn't hit behind the golf ball. Rehearse. Once you've rehearsed, take the dirt off the club face, hit the ball. Okay? And then you just keep doing this drill, starting small, always rehearsing, and then getting in here and hitting. Nice. You're not going to take huge divots with a chip shot, I'll tell you that. But what you're going to build is the feeling required to hit crispy golf shots. And you got to start small before you go into the whole enchilada. We don't just dive right into the buffet. We start at the salad bar, go into the meat, then we go to the dessert. Nice. Divot on the front side of that line. And let's apply it to the golf ball. Good. Nice divot. Okay. Now what I want you to do as you're progressing with the drill move your line of crispiness down longer past the stick. What this is going to provide for you is a metric. So you're going to hit a ball, move the stick down. I've made some dirt patches here, but you're going to hit a ball like this, and then you're going to move the stick down. There's a little divot there. And what you're doing here is you're creating your line of crispiness. And then you move the stick down again. Where this is going to be most noticeable is when you go up to the full swing. So that's what I'm going to start doing here. So you can see how valuable this training aid is. And only go to the full swing after you've comfortably hit the ball first, consistently, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 times. Quality repetitions will reward you. Okay, full swing, check that out. Divot on the front side of the line, I love that. Woo! That's why we play golf right there. That's the feeling of buttery crispy. So we set the ball up, full swing, fuller swing, pitch shot. You can go 3/4, that's great. Actually, 3/4 is really nice. And hit a ball, that felt good. Check out the divot. Move the stick down the line then. You can see, look at that divot right on the front side of that line. That's a winner. That's like a 32-pound fish right there. That's a winner. And then we do it again because it feels good. That's why we play golf. Look at that. Good rehearsal, front side of the line. Then we say, who's boss, ball? I am. Oh, it felt good. Divot on the front side of that line. Nice, beautiful push draw. Then we do it again. Move the stick down the line. There's my line of crispiness. I've got some crispies. Nothing behind the line. Do not touch this line. That's electric. We don't touch that line. Continue to exercise your right to hit crispy golf shots. Beautiful rehearsal, Tom. Let's do it again. Yep, right on the money. Okay, a little bit of crispy, but I'd say there was a slight thinness to it. Oh well, hit ball first, that's good. You want to be taking a divot as much as possible. Move my lovely stick down. Let's hit one more. Then I'll show you a trick to getting this right. Oh, that felt good. That's what we like. Yeah. By the way, if you want to learn how to do this every single time, check out my online golf school, Saguto.golf, 10 bucks a month to play the best golf of your life. So, let's say you're doing this and you're having difficulty hitting behind in the no-go zone. I don't want you touching this. What are you touching that for? You shouldn't be touching it. I told you not to touch it. Now, if you're having trouble touching that spot that I told you not to, usually what's happening is this big problem. You got the flips. You're saying to me right now, yeah, Tom, I got that problem. That's terrible. It's the worst thing you could ever do in your life because you don't know where this club's gonna come on the ground when you're flipping. Flipping meaning, look at that, ooh. Short arming it, flipping it, flipping fall back. Ooh. The most ugliness in golf comes from the flip. But the most consistency comes from the opposite of the flip. So we got flip, flipping your hands through impact, which makes you flip out with mental anxiety. Or you can keep the arm straight through impact, and that club's gonna predictably go in the same spot every single time. Choose your option. Do you want inconsistent or do you want consistent? You want consistent. That's why you're on YouTube looking at golf tips. So, usually what it boils down to is you got to keep your arms straight. Think about keeping the arms straight through the shot. When you finish, you should see the arms straight. You should see this beautiful wedge right here in your right wrist. You should have the arms and hands relatively quiet, no hard releasing and flipping. Just keep it quiet. Pretend you're at the library with your hands and arms. Just keep them quiet and straight. Woo! It'll reward you. That's what you got to do. And that's where we go back to the drill of keeping everything short and sweet then working back up to the full swing. Trust me, it will reward you with beautiful crispy shots like going on here. So let's hit another one because this is so much fun. Put the stick in the middle of the ball. Don't cheat the system. I've seen people do this. They move the ball behind the line, or I've seen them move the ball in front of the line. This is cheating right here because they'll hit behind the ball and they'll say, look, Tom, it's on the front side of the line. Look, it's on the front side of the line. I'm like, ah, it's not really. Your ball's here. That's ballsy of you to think you can get away with the test. No. No one escapes this test alive except the ones who do it right. So, there's my rehearsal. I feel pretty good about it. I look at my ball. I get acquainted with it again. Hello, young friend. Oh, did it again. Yeah. This can be you. If you stop wandering in the desert, you start doing things that are productive with your golf game, you can just do this. Now, one thing I'm going to suggest, because your superintendent will not like it if you just go 200 yards down a driving range making divots, that's not good for the grass. You just refill it like a typewriter. Back here. And we do it all over again. Actually, what the superintendent wants you to do is have things in a straight line like this. So the most recommended way is to just place a ball here. Then you're going to hit said ball. Then, after admiring it and saying that's fantastic, and you look divots on the front side of that line, you just move the stick back an inch. And you proceed from there because you don't want to waste grass. And the superintendents will love you, and they might even let you hit their range for free. Not likely, but they'll love you at least. Always perpendicular, as much as you can get it. It doesn't have to be perfect, but no cheating the system. Continue to say, I want to deep fry this golf ball in a glaze of crispiness. Oh, another one. Another one bites the dust. Okay, Saguto golfers, you know what to do. You got this excellent drill for a way to make crispy contact every single time. Never cross this line. I mean, don't hit behind it. And if you're looking for a way to play your best golf right now, I told you, go to Saguto.golf, $10 a month, play your best golf ever in your life, structured learning program. Like this video if it helped you become a better golfer. Comment below if you had a good experience with this. 2 awesome Saguto golf selections right here for your viewing. Golf school, subscribe, have a rockin' week. See you in a future episode.